Hey, yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we got some really cool new screenshots or renders of the characters in Transformers Rise of the Beast. Some of these look really good. Some of these, we'll get into that. But yeah, on ROTB trailer, I'll have the link down below to their Twitter account. We have gotten renders of all the characters for the most part. And yeah, I think we should just go ahead and get into, the good ones, and then we'll talk about, the bad ones. So starting with the Autobots, we have Optimus Prime, which we've seen this render before. And I don't know if this type of shading of red is going to be in the actual movie, because if that's the case, then I really like this design of Optimus because he has a much more brighter red. Seems like his design in the trailers, it's much darker, and I don't really like the darker red on Optimus. You also have like the little yellow things on like his hips, which looks really cool, and just a brighter blue, which is good. Like I said, I don't know if this is gonna be the final design, but looks pretty dang good. I cannot lie, and his alt mode looks good. I like the thing on the front of the truck. Very cool design. And next one here, we have Arceeee. This is probably one of the better designs for Arceeee, but what's interesting is this is actually one of the older renders. So like I said, I don't think this is going to be in the thing for the movie, the final thing for the movie, because if we look on the movie cutout of the characters that we saw at I believe it was TFCon, she looks vastly different. So some of these designs might be older, but we now see all the characters. So like I said, Arceeee looks good. I think her latest design, like I said in the cutout for the movie, looks a lot better than this one, but still really good design. I am a fan. Then we got Bumblebee, and this one just looks very, a lot like the 07 movie Bumblebee and the Bumblebee movie Bumblebee. A lot of Bumblebees in one sentence. And, it's just a live action movie Bumblebee. I think, if you really like the 07 B design, you are going to like this a lot. I think it's okay. I've talked about this before. I'm not too crazy on the live action B design anymore. Hopefully in future movies he can, have a voice again. But yeah, I like the Camaro though. Very cool. And then we have Mirage, which looks interesting here. I'm not a fan of the battle mask here. But other than that, his design looks pretty much the same and pretty cool overall. I don't know. The battle mask isn't doing it for me. I don't know why. Moving on, we go to the Maximals, and we have Optimus Primal, which is hands down the best. This is the best design in the entire movie. That robot mode, the alt mode. Oh my goodness, dude. So good. if you guys are new to the channel, I will say this right now, I'm not too crazy on Beast Wars, and if you're already used to this channel, you know that I talk about that pretty much frequently. I'm not too crazy on Beast Wars, but this Optimus Primal design just does it for me. Literally, this is like a 9 out of 10. I just wish he had a little bit of shade of red, nothing too crazy, just like little accents of red on him, and this would honestly be a 10 out of 10 design. Like the head, oh dude, the head design is so good. It's so good. Very, very good. I don't know. I feel like if you don't like this design, I don't know. This is very good. I'm a huge fan. And then we got Cheetor, which no robot mode, but we saw him in the trailer in his robot mode. I don't know why they're not showing the robot modes for Maximals other than Optimus Primal, which is weird. And then we have Rhinox, who looks like how we saw in the trailer. And then we have Air Razor, which is also same as we saw in the trailer. So pretty cool. Hopefully we see robot modes of Air Razor and Rhinox. I mean, I think we saw Rhinox in the first trailer. I know we saw Cheetor, but we still yet to see Air Razor. So hopefully soon we can see Air Razor in her robot mode. So yeah, the Maximal designs are pretty decent. I gotta say, like I said, the Optimus Prime design is really good. The Autobots designs, for the most part, are good. Some of them, like I said, aren't too crazy about it, but still pretty good. And now we're kind of going into the territory of not so good designs, well, except for like 2. We finally got our first look at Stratosphere, and I really like Stratosphere's design, except the head. When I first saw this design last night, I was kind of like, maybe it'll grow on me. After looking at it, I don't know, the head, like the mustache is really weird. I like the helmet he's wearing, like the aviator helmet. I think that's really cool. I love everything else about the robot mode. The green, the little hints of yellow, just the stuff. He looks like he's a plane, and I like that. Definitely gives me Revenge of the Fallen Jetfire vibes, and I think it would be really funny if he has some type of accent, like an Irish or Scottish accent. I don't know. That's the vibes I'm getting here. And I think that'd be really funny if he has that type of accent. But yeah, just like kind of like the face area is just not really doing it for me. I don't know how I feel about the mustache, but everything else about it is pretty dang cool. I'm a huge fan, like I said, when just robot modes show their vehicle parts. Nothing too crazy, but just shows their vehicle parts, and Stratosphere nails us right on the head in terms of showing vehicle parts. I'm actually a fan of this, minus the face. And, you know, same thing, minus the face part. Wheeljack, aka Pablo, aka hashtag Pablo Sweep. Wheeljack, this is weird. So, not a fan of the face, like a lot of people are. The whole face, the head, not a fan of it. And someone pointed out that they have suspenders, or that Wheeljack has suspenders, and not doing it. I'm not liking the whole, you know, Steve Urkel look here. I'm just not a huge fan of it. I will say though, the alt mode's pretty cool. I know some people are not a fan of the alt mode. I actually like the alt mode, and I like everything else about the robot mode. Just the head and suspenders. You get that out. I'd say this is a pretty neat Wheeljack design, pretty unique, but yeah, it's just like, it's not doing it for me. It's not worse than Dark of the Moon Wheeljack, but yeah, this just, I don't know. It's really weird. The head is just really weird. I was really hoping that rumor a couple weeks ago that they were redesigning him, but that rumor was not true, as you know, he was not being redesigned. So yeah, poor Jackie. Moving on, we have the Terracons here. And the first one we're going to look at here is Nightbird, as a lot of people are liking the Nightbird design. I really like Nightbird's design here, minus the head. I know, like, I feel like I've said that so much in today's video, is just the head. But I feel like they're just so close. Like, with the Bumblebee movie, and ROTB is supposed to be a sequel to the Bumblebee movie, you nailed the heads pretty much. Like, they were, like, all of them except for maybe, like, a couple were really good with the head design, face design. In this movie, it's just kind of like not really there. It's either a hit or a miss. And Nightbird's head design, I feel like either you really like it or you really don't like it. And I just don't really like it. It's just something weird, but everything else about it is great. I like the design here of Nightbird. You got the swords here that kind of look like, you know, katanas. Maybe the other one here kind of looks like a wakizashi because it looks a little bit smaller, but still really cool. The color, the purple, the black, that brown, it really just works here. Everything about this except for the head is really good. And the fact that she turns into an R33, or is it an R34? I don't remember. Really freaking cool. Just the head, it's weird. I don't know. And moving on, we have Terracon Freezer. I don't really like this design here. Like, it reminds me a lot of like 07 movie Frenzy, and I'm just not really, I don't know. Maybe you guys like it. There's nothing really I can say I like about it. Everything about it, I just don't really like it. I think this guy and the other guy here soon, we won't talk about, that's the worst design, in my opinion. And then we have Scourge. I really like Scourge's design. I don't know, just something about like this like rusted out look, the orange here, it just does it for me. The arm blade he has looks awesome. If he has some type of crazy looking battle mask, I am going to be a fan of that. The mouth area, like the teeth, is a little bit weird, but everything else on the head I like a lot. Got like the smokestacks. Very freaking cool, man. This is so good. It's definitely a departure from Scourge, you know, from like G1, but it's its own character, and it's taking inspiration from, you know, RID Scourge, which I am a fan of because I love our RID Scourge. RID Scourge over Nemesis Prime any day of the week. But yeah, this design for Scourge is freaking awesome. And for the next Terracon, we have Battletrap, and I really like Battletrap's design here. Battletrap, oh man, like Battletrap, Optimus Primal, Battletrap, Optimus Primal, and I don't know, Arceee's designs are hands down like the best here of all these characters. Battletrap, dude, he looks so good. Like, I like the colors here. This is how you make a unique Decepticon. I like the head, the face, this flail he has. Very freaking cool, dude. I really hope he's not a one-off villain. Hopefully he's, you know, as unique as he looks, he's unique in character in the movie. I really like this design here. Like, you can tell, you know, turns into a tow truck. Yeah, man, I really like Battletrap here. I'm a fan. And finally, we have Transit. I think this is the worst design. Him and Freezer are the hands down the worst designs. Supposedly, he's supposed to be a Decepticon, but there's also like a thing going around, like rumor or whatever that Scourge can apparently like mind control, you know, people and turn them into Terracons. And we even see the Decepticon logo on his head. Apparently this guy turns into a bus. I don't buy it. I refuse to believe that. This guy does not look like he turns into a bus at all. You can see the wheels on him, which is cool, you know, gives you the idea that he turns into some type of, you know, vehicle. But not a bus. I don't see this guy being a bus at all. It's really interesting how this movie, we've really gotten a lot of interesting designs, but some of these designs are very Bay movie-esque, and there's nothing wrong if you like the Bay movie designs, because I like some of the Bay movie designs as well. But this one, this just looks like a generic Decepticon, you know? And that's really unfortunate. And apparently there was like a screen leak that this guy, yeah, it's a screen leak, like I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be true or not, but apparently this guy like only gets like a minute of screen time. So I don't know. Definitely the worst design. Like there's nothing I really like about this guy at all. Like the head, he literally looks like an Insecticon. Like if you call this guy like his name straight up Insecticon, or you know, Kickback or whatever, I would believe you because of that head design. His like ball or hammer looking thing looks okay, I guess. But yeah, I don't see this guy turning into a bus. I'm not a fan of this design. Definitely the worst designs in this movie that we've seen is Transit, Freezer, and sorry Pablo, Wheeljack for sure. So I don't know. I think most of these designs are pretty good. I'm a fan. But what do you guys think? Do you guys like these designs? Like I said, I'm kind of like, some of them I really like and some of them I'm like iffy on. And there's just like a couple that I just straight up do not like. I'd love to know you guys' thoughts down below in the comments. I'm definitely still excited to see this movie. I'm still really excited for TFR because I think this movie and TFR are linked together somehow, some way. So yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see, and hopefully soon we get an official trailer so I can break it down for you guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe if you guys like Transformers content, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, take care.